high serve for him. So I know you're a big proponent of what the Clippers are doing. What's your takeaway on this, and what is your thought on what the Clippers, with the trade deadline a week away, need to do?
I think they need some guard help. I think they're going to make
point guard help.
Yes, I think they're going to make a trade. They played great tonight. They didn't play great in the fourth quarter.
Didn't close.
If you play the Bucks that close, that was a heck of a basketball game. But they couldn't finish down the stretch. Kawhi did not finish. Paul George did not finish. But you got to say to yourself, guys, we are contenders. These are two contenders. I told you, when I look at this list right now, I think there's 8 legitimate teams that can win the championship. They're all really good. But I do think one of these teams is going to make a trade to change the balance of power in the next week.
You know, when I watch the Bucks, and this guy, that goes back to the point you make about Giannis and his all-out effort, is that when you have a leader of your team who puts that kind of effort in no matter what the score is, you can't help but follow. And that's why Milwaukee, down 21 in this game, wasn't out of it.
You know, he's a great leader. He always plays the right way, and he plays with a lot of force, and he's never going to give up. And, you know, you gotta love the kid. And you know, when he started getting 45 and 47, I knew he was going for the 50 mark. I thought he was going for, the 60 mark. Reason why I'm not that confident in the Clippers is because when it comes time to get it done, like in the postseason, they haven't got it done yet. So I'm not going to, just because they're a good team on roster, automatically say, oh, they're going to get it done. They haven't shown me they can get it done. Tyloo always send me, text, why he's so hard on us? Because they haven't shown me that they can get it done. They got good players, but until you show us you can get to the second and third into the finals, then I'll, we'll, ease up on it. They let that game slip away. I know what they're going to say because, we all been in that moment like, he didn't play great D. We just couldn't hit shots, and they couldn't hit shots. And, you can't let a 21-point lead blow away because, again, despite how they're playing, despite the tough criticism I'm giving them, they still have home court advantage if it starts today. They're in fourth, and, I don't know where they stand right now, but if they want to, continue to get better, I think they need to have home court advantage.
Well, if we're going to stay on the Clippers, I'll move to the Milwaukee Bucks. This team, obviously with Middleton comes back, the things that I saw Middleton in the short stints that he plays that we forget because he's such a good shooter is that he can put the ball on the floor. And at times, they ISO him the same way they do Norman Powell for the Clippers. But he's 6'9". So his ability to play one-on-one off the dribble as the season goes on and he starts playing more minutes, is going to be a significant workload decrease for Giannis. The guy scored more than half of their points tonight. And then the second leading scorer is a guy who's on a minute restriction. So if you have Middleton and be able to play longer, that team elevates as well.
Yeah, Ernie, you asked me about the Clippers. I think the Bucks need to make a trade too. I think I know they met with Jay Crowder.
I think he'd be a fit there, man.
First of all, he'll be a fit anywhere. Yeah. I can't believe my son's letting that boy stay at home because I'm a big Jay Crowder fan, and my people they've fallen, they can't get up.
A 106-105 Milwaukee win over the Clippers.
What did that actually mean, young people have fallen and not?
You never seen that commercial?
Yeah, in 1985 we saw it.
Yeah, but I don't get it. How is that appropriate in this situation?
Where's the beef?
Right, but where's the beef? But why is that appropriate in this situation either?
They fall and they can't get up. They can't get to the little button.
Oh, my God.
Come on, man. I like old commercials. When that start later,
they're great.
I got one for you.
That was a
My baloney has that birthday.
Hey, let's watch. Let's
I think it's one of the greatest records in sports in general. I think it's up there with the home run record, in baseball. It's just one of those records that you just don't ever see or think that would be broken, and then you end up seeing guys, you had Hank Aaron that had it for so long, and you see the guys, the likes of like Sammy and Mark McGwire and those guys, start climbing that. It was like, oh, man, this thing can really happen. I mean, I grew up being a historian of all sports and understanding, that I don't have the number like planted in my head, the actual real number. I know it's 38 something, but I know it's been Kareem in my whole life. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
So now 63 to break, 62 to tie. His career high is 61.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Listen, if he gets 61, I'm going to fly down to New Orleans and beat the hell out of him.
Why is that?
He needs that record on TNT. Hey, you know what?
It's playing out that way, that's for sure. Saturday at New Orleans and then Tuesday.
It's going to be pretty cool for us to have that game.
Oh, without question.
I mean, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think we'll have it.
It's like we had the game when Steph broke the three-point record.
Yeah, but that's going to be like this record here is like, it's going to one of the greatest records in sports, and we're going to have it either Tuesday or Thursday on TNT.
And we look forward to that on either one of those nights, and obviously when it happens. By the way, there's been a lot of talk about free throws and that kind of thing, and when it comes to the Lakers and fouls. So tonight at the line, they outscored the Pacers 22-5, and in the fourth quarter, free throw attempts, Indiana 0 and the Lakers 16, as they win at 112 to 111. They're just, where's that?
Take that for data.
Yeah, there you go. And it was just, what, Chuckster?
I'm sitting here watching that game the other night, and then I see all these other idiots and fools and jackasses on television complaining like, man, act like that's the first time a ref missed a call.
Yeah, when LeBron. I didn't understand.
I was like, yo, man, the ref missed the call.
Yeah, but you can't miss that call. It's a foul.
They don't try to miss the call, Shaq, but it wasn't like they made out like the NBA. Come on, man, stop it.
All we want as players is consistency.
Yeah, dude, every ref has missed a call.
Yeah, but you can't miss that call late in the game. Can't miss that. It's a foul. It's a clear foul.
They didn't try to miss the call.
I didn't say it, but you can't miss it. If you're standing right there on the baseline, you got to see it.
I just wish there was a way to correct that at the moment.
There is no way.
Because
there's no way to correct
no call was made, but
no call was
with
made.
a game on the line.
You got to go back and be like, did I miss a call?
They missed the call.
You can't miss it. Look at the ref. He's standing right there.
It's a quick
Look at the ref. He's standing right there. You can't miss that.
You got three players around.
What you looking at, Mr. Ref?
There's 10 guys on the
I don't care. The ref's standing right there. Look at it. See, he even moves into position. You got to see that, Mr. Referee, man. Jamie, get that man some glasses.
Come on.
Man, you got to make that call.
I've been part of games.
Come on, man, stop it.
Actually, for the Rockets, they missed a goaltending call, and we didn't make the playoffs. Like the last game of the season against the San Antonio Spurs.
And you were upset.
But they didn't do anything. Because
you didn't just walk away and say, well, they make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yo, you were mad.
But I was like, what can we do? Like David Robinson tips it in, they win, we don't go to the playoffs because of that tip-in.
Yeah, but that's, a goaltender is a,
No, it was obvious. He's in the rim, and they showed it after.
That's your opinion.
They were showing it all on ESPN and everything. Ernie was like, this is ridiculous.
Of the law, that was a foul.
Ernie was like, this is ridiculous. Y'all need to do something. They've done that. That was 15, 20 years ago. And they haven't done anything since.
It probably was working that night, as a matter of fact.
What is
You
it?
sticking up for the refs because you cried and got all the calls.
I'm not sticking up for the ref. I didn't think it was like a national security thing like they made it out.
They had a chance to win it in overtime. We didn't have no chance to win it in overtime. I ain't worried about that.
The refs talking crazy and got all the calls.
You sound like these fools in Washington, D.C. Worried about papers at Trump's house, Biden's house, and Pence's house. Like these guys gonna sell them to the Russians or something. Man, shut the hell up.
Hey,
Shut the hell up.
Well, they are in the garage.
President Biden and Vice President Pence and Crazy Trump are not going to try to sell nuclear secrets to somebody.
Okay.
Stop it, wasting our time, Congress.
Thank you. I can rest easy now, Chuck. Tuesday.
We can rest easy. Let me go to that garage.
It's like, first of all, they let you in their garage. You wouldn't even know what that classified means.
LeBron and the Lakers Tuesday, game 2 of that doubleheader, taking on OKC.
Chuck, whatever you're
after
drinking, I
Phoenix
want to
and
sip.
Brooklyn.
Come on.
Thursday, Bulls and the Nets, Bucks and the Lakers, as LeBron